Hello everyone and welcome back to Inspired Celeb, and in today's brand new video we'll be talking about crazy things that happened during the Jake Paul vs Tyron Woodley fight. This will be a pretty interesting video, so please make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button to see more stuff like this, and of course hit the bell icon to get notified every time we upload. Please also make sure to go ahead and drop a like and a comment down below, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Jake Paul, the YouTube star turned prize fighter, knocked out former UFC champion Tyron Woodley at 2:12 of the 6th round in a rematch Saturday night at Amalie Arena. In what was a lackluster fight before the finish, Paul walloped Woodley with a huge right hand, and Woodley was out cold on contact, face planting to the mat. There have been tons of memes made about it that I'm sure you all have already seen, and this is as real as it effing gets, just like my right hand, Paul said after the win. The bout was contracted for 8 rounds, and Paul beat Woodley in the first fight via a split decision back on August 29th in Paul's hometown of Cleveland. Saturday's bout had a clause that if Woodley knocked out his foe, he would win an extra $500,000, but Paul was the one with a spectacular stoppage victory. Woodley replaced Paul's original opponent, Tommy Fury, the half-brother of heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, on just 2 weeks' notice when Tommy Fury withdrew due to a broken rib and a chest infection. "This guy is a legend," Paul said of Woodley. "I respect him for taking this fight on 2 weeks' notice because Tommy Fury is a curse word." Paul dealt with some adversity in the fight, getting cut on an errant elbow in the 3rd round, and it was a fairly big gash on his forehead over his right eye, and the blood was trickling down his face the rest of the fight, potentially blinding that eye, or at least making his vision not work as well. And in his post-fight interview, Paul disparaged UFC stars George Masvidal and Nate Diaz for leaving the arena when Woodley got knocked out. Paul, currently now 5-0, made his name as a social media influencer, first on Vine, then on YouTube, and he owns Pro Boxing Knockouts over YouTuber Ann Esson Gibb, NBA veteran Nate Robinson, and former MMA champion Ben Askren. Paul, at 24 years of age, made his pro boxing debut back in January of 2020, and he has now ventured into the promotional game. His most valuable promotions company promoted the card, with Showtime distributing on pay-per-view. "I've knocked out every single person I've fought," Paul said. Woodley, 0-2, is considered one of the best MMA welterweights of all time. The Ferguson, Missouri native held the UFC welterweight title from 2016 to 2019, and Woodley, at 39 years of age, was released by the UFC in March following a 4th straight loss on top of a 170-pound competition. Despite the fight obviously not being fixed and Woodley clearly being knocked out for real, conspiracy theorists on the internet believe they know something the rest of us don't. Those observers are claiming that Woodley took a dive, and they're proof of an innocuous twist of the wrist from Paul before he landed the fight-ending punch. This claim, along with "people don't fall like that when they are knocked out," is littered all over social media. And it does not really need to be stated, but anyone with more than a casual interest in combat sports can tell you with certainty this was a genuine knockout, and it's also absurd to suggest that Woodley would be more interested in a payoff to lose than he would be in a win over Paul. Plus, even if he did win, he would have gotten way more money than he would have gotten if he were to take a dive. Thankfully, the rumors are not that popular, however, sometimes they are gaining traction in certain sections of social media. So what are your all's thoughts on this? Do you think that Paul is going to remain undefeated for the rest of his career, or do you think that he's eventually going to crash and burn hard? Anyways guys, that is unfortunately all we have time for you today. Thank you all so much for watching the video, as we really do appreciate your viewership, and please don't forget to go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment something nice down below, and we will see you in the next one. Take care till then, have a great day, and of course, bye-bye.